How to install the TV color tape. First, when you get the box, you'll have a squeegee inside. You'll have your TV color tape sticker, which is always a good thing for your laptop. And you'll have TV color tape. This video shows the matte white TV color tape, which you can find on the website tvcolortape.com. Now, before you get started, you must first wipe down the TV. Make sure there's no dust around the bezel. Make sure you just wipe it down. And then when you unravel the TV color tape, you'll see that there are 2 long strips and 2 short strips. You always want to start with the left side. So the left side strip, which should be a short strip, is where you're going to start. Line it up with the edges of the bezel and just press. I usually start from the bottom and go up. So just kind of lay it up to align it with the sides of the TV bezel and just press as you're going up. There's 1 inch on the bottom that's going to hang, and there's 1 inch on the top that's going to hang. So there's 2 inches total extra on each strip that you get. So as you just press them and lay them up, make sure there's no bubbles. You use the squeegee. You know, you'll get your own method as you're doing it, but again, you just line it up with the side of the bezel and just press them up. I usually hold, kind of stretch it and press it at the same time. So I'm kind of pulling from the top to the bottom. Now notice how when the side is done, the inch is still left on the top, the inch is still left on the bottom. So now as you switch to the right side, you'll take the other short strip and align it the same way. Just line it up on the side of the bezel and just press as you're going up. And then as you're wrapping it around the back of the TV, you're kind of just holding the front and stretching, like pull to stretch the back to make it go around so that there's no air and no bubbles around the edges. And again, on the top and the bottom, there's going to be flaps left. So you see the top and bottom still have 1 inch on each side. You'll use your straight razor, or if you have eyeliner or eyelash cutting scissors, you just use them to just straight cut the top and the bottom off. Just use it, cut it straight across like with the edge of the bezel. That's it. I'm using a straight razor. And that's it. It's a little close up. You get to see it. I'm just cutting it straight across using the edge of the TV as I cut it across. And that's it. Just press it, because what you're going to do is you're going to end up wrapping the top and the bottom around it. So just cut it straight. And don't throw the little pieces away just yet. Just hold on to them, because you may need them to wrap and make things look neat in the end. So now we're moving on to the top of the TV. The top of the TV is the long strip. Again, you start from left to right, or right to left, wherever you prefer, and just press it the same way. Remember, there's 1 inch left on each side, the left side and the right side. So you're just repeating the same steps you did for the left and the right edges. You're gonna make sure you leave those edges hanging off, because again, we're gonna cut them at the end. And again, at the bottom, you use the bottom last. Again, line them up. I always start from left to right, and I kind of just pull and press at the same time. I wanna make sure there's no bubbles. So I'm just pulling and pressing at the same time, lining it up with the edge of the bezel. Make sure you do not put it on the actual TV screen. Only put it on the edge of the bezel. And then just use the squeegee to, just make sure there's no bubbles inside. And then what you want to do is, for the bottom, same thing. Just kind of wrap and pull it to the back so that you have no bubbles. So kind of really hold the front of it and pull and wrap the bottom. Again, use your straight razor blade, or if you have eyeliner scissors, which are little mini scissors, you can use those to cut. They're very precise. Again, so if you have a straight razor or eyeliner scissors, really small scissors, you can get them to kind of cut. Now, another thing, if you have an older TV, the older TVs have they have the sensor in the middle that kind of drops down. So if you want to cut that out, now keep in mind you don't need to, because the remote will still will act the same, but just to make it look neat you may want to come back and cut the bottom of the TV. So cut around that sensor. So you see how it hangs right here. So because it's just bulky and hanging, what I did was I just cut a little slot so that it looks a little neater. You know, and again, this is all up to your own discrepancy. Whatever you want to do, your own discretion. You can just cut it the way you want to cut it. So just what I did was I just kind of cut it and let the little red dot and the black box hang, so it looks very neat. Now you get to see how neat it looks. Everything's straight. The edges are hanging. Now again, the edges are hanging off the top, right? You still have the inch on each side that's hanging off. You always have 1 inch. So just in case you mess up, you can just peel it right back off and start again, you know. So we leave those inches on the side, 1 inch on each side, so you can hold it and place it at the same time. Now again, take the same razor or again, eyeliner, scissors, and you can really, it's up to you how you want to cut it so that it wraps around and looks neat. I usually do like a little, I cut it so that you can wrap it, kind of pull it and wrap it around the back so it looks neat. There's no jagged edges. So it looks very neat once you cut it and wrap it. So same thing, I'm doing to the top, I'm doing to the bottom. And I never actually throw away those extra pieces. I like to keep the extra pieces just in case I have to use them for wrapping around the TV. See those extra pieces? Keep those extra pieces, and then you again just rinse and repeat. Same thing on the right side. You cut the edges however you want to cut them. Make it look kind of neat. I'm doing a little bit of a design. I like to do a little design on the side and just kind of wrap it. Think of a Christmas gift. How you would wrap the edges of a Christmas gift, so that it just looks really neat. That's all. So just very neat on the edges. Now, if you notice the pieces that I left at the bottom, if I wanted to, I can actually cut those into perfect rectangles and just wrap the edges with those as well. So even if you feel like you messed up, you always have a little extra pieces that you can use to just do your own thing, your own design or whatever. And even if you want to wrap the legs, you can use those extra pieces to wrap the legs of the TV as well. If your TV sits on a stand like you see in this video, if your TV's not hanging on the wall, you can actually wrap the legs in white as well with the extra pieces that you see that are in the actual package that comes. And there you have it. That's how you install your TV color tape. Make sure you go to tvcolortape.com and tell a friend. When your friends come over and say, hey, how did you get a white TV bezel or a red TV bezel or a pink TV bezel? Just say, I went to tvcolortape.com. Free shipping on all orders, and we hope to see you guys soon. tvcolortape.com.